Hello, hello, hello. 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Kinda. Maybe. Completely unsure. Completely unsure. Hi B, how are you feeling? That's a really dumbass fucking question. I hope that you're doing okay. I hate that question. That like, how you doing? How the fuck do you think I'm doing? Jesus. I can imagine. I'm sorry, B. I can imagine. Not the best. Can't even like imagine what you're going through right now. It's too much. Just do day by day, be hour by hour, minute by minute, you know? Try not to think the too far ahead and just sort of go with, oh, my kids went home, reality's setting in. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's my mum's birthday today, so I feel, yeah. Good morning, Joanna. Oh, good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? You'll get there. It's just going to take time, B. It really is going to take time. You know, you've been through a real huge loss and it's going to take time. For sure, it's going to take time, and that's okay. Yeah, same with Joanna. I've been thinking about her. It's just so sad. The worst part is it was on my birthday. Oh no, man, it's just so sad. You're definitely in our prayers. You're in our thoughts. It's not very helpful, I know, but it's just so sad. Thank you, Joanna. Just try and take it day by day, B. That's all you can really do, you know? And it's okay to feel different ways. It's okay some days to feel okay-ish. It's okay some days to not feel okay-ish. You know, just go with each day is different and allow yourself to feel those emotions. Because it's super hard, you know, it's not easy to go through grief. And there's no handbook with grief. I was saying this the other day, and Joanna was saying the same thing, you know? Like, I still grieve my mum, and she's been 3 years, like 3 years next month. And I really do, I'm still struggling. I'm still struggling to this day. And Joanna was saying the same, you know, it's been a few years since her parents, and she still struggles. There's no handbook to how you're meant to cope or how long grief is meant to last. There really isn't a handbook, and it sucks that there's not. I wish that it was like that easy, but it really isn't. Like it really isn't. You know, it sucks, but it's true. I'm trying. It's good some moments and not some others, and that's okay. That's okay not to have those, and it really is one of those things of just trying to get through each day, and doing your best to sort of get up and move and not get into that depression. I'm so sorry you're grieving your mama, thinking of the nice memories. Yeah, I did. I put a post up on Facebook today, and Sissy put some up, and I know that they're thinking better as well. It's just hard right now. It's like I'm walking through cement in a tunnel. I think that's going to be normal for a little bit for you, B. It really is. I think it's going to be normal that you're going to feel like that for a little bit. I wish there was a handbook on how you're supposed to go with grief and how, like, you can get over it. Do you know what I mean? 40 years for me, and some days are heck. Yeah. He went through such a hard time with his mental health. He really did. I remember when I first started my channel, I remember we were speaking about it back then, and that was over a year, 18 months ago. And I remember speaking about it then. It's definitely not easy. Mental health sucks, like it really does. Amy Lou in the house. Word up. There are stages of griefs and emotions. That's true, there is. I'm just thinking, with a great love comes great grief. I'm starting grief counseling. I think that's an amazing idea. I really do. I wish I had done that early on. I really do, instead of getting into that depression that I didn't want to get out of bed. I didn't want to do anything. So I think that's and to know that you need that, I think is great. Joe, how you feeling? How's little one? Is he feeling any better? I've been such missing in action these last few days. I've literally just, for the last like 48, I've just put my phone down and just not replied to anybody, just literally just chilled. And I'm going to carry on doing that tonight and probably tomorrow as well, just have like that chilled. Hey, Brooke, I'm at the hospital with my daughter. I'm taking a vape break. I'm at the hospital with my daughter. Oh, what's wrong with her, Brooke? I hope everything's okay. That will help you, help me. I'm waiting for an appointment, but yeah, it's definitely knowing that you need that and moving forward with it is definitely helpful. And I'm a big believer in counseling or therapy, whatever works, whatever gets the stomach problems, pains. Oh no. I hope that she'll be okay. Isn't it? Yeah, stomach pain. The thing is, with stomach pain, is trying to find what it is, because it's like such a lot in one little area. It can be anything from gynae to appendix to kidney, liver, to just a million other things. And gynae alone is like such a huge range. He's a lot better. He had strep, then my older boy got sick. I got sick, but we didn't have strep. It's like once a sickness gets in your home, it takes weeks to get over it. It does, because you keep passing it on to the next family member. My niece is like that. We call her the little bug carrier. She's never sick. But she's always germy and passes it on to other people. We're always calling her in. She's the little germy.
Oh, yeah.
She never gets sick though. Like she never gets sick. Thanks. I just wanted to find out so that they can help her. Yeah, definitely. I hope they can too. Hey, Ria. Happy birthday to your mother. Thank you so much. I hope they can find a solution as well. Thing is, it's just whatever it is, even like if it's gynae area, there's so much range within that area that is super hard then to narrow it down. My high blood pressure on top of all of that made it so much worse. High blood pressure problems is no joke. It's really not. My mum had high blood pressure really bad. High blood pressure is not fun. My mum had to take meds and stuff, and then she had to go on this thing to test her for like 24 hours. She had to have one on at home that went off like every 30 minutes or something, wasn't it? Every hour.
That was that.
It was blood pressure thing. It was cough on her. Yeah. It was like every damn 30 minutes or something, or 45 minutes or hour or something like that. But no, she didn't like it. It annoyed the shit out of her. No, neither. It proper annoyed the shit out of her. But my mum's blood pressure was stupidly high. And then when it went to normal was when she got sick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it went to normal, which is just incredibly strange, but it did. My blood pressure has been high for 2 weeks. Sort of stress, isn't it? You know? I think everyone's under so much stress right now as well, you know? Like not just like the shit that's happening in the community, but your own stresses. Got this new strain of the bloody lurky going around. There's influenza going around as well, which is going to make everybody super paranoid because if they get, the lurgy, they're going to think that they've got the Rona. I didn't even notice the title. Happy birthday, Mama. Thank you, Amy. Ria says, Brooke, hope you find out what's wrong. Yeah, me too. I hate not knowing. It took me with my gynae issues about 6 years, 7 years to actually get to the bottom of it. At one point, they kept saying it was my kidney, and they were going to remove it as well. And I'm like, I knew it wasn't. I knew that it was something else, but they eventually got there. But it takes so long to find out. Then you think, oh my God, I need that. I need that puppy. That is a freaky. It is cool. I need it. Yeah, hopefully they'll find out soon enough what's wrong and they can at least try and fix it or potentially figure out a way to handle the pain. I know in mine there's no fixing, it's just handling the pain that comes with it. Joanna, be careful with that. Mine was at stroke level. Yeah, that's what happened to my mummy. She had like 4 or something ridiculous. Ria says, hi, Jackal.
No. Bye, John.
I don't need to start. Yeah, you really need to be careful with blood pressure. It's definitely low or high. Like, it's really not to be messed with. Really got to be. Then when he went to pick up his remains after he rang me after crawling up my jeans and riding around in the truck for hours and stung in the behind of my jeans. I'm allergic to interesting truck. Oh my God. The first time I've never been stung by a wasp or a bee once, like ever. Good. I'm glad she's on your ass. You need it. Imagine having to be the first time I got stuck was August, like nearly 11 years ago. It was the day I went to meet Mish,
Mm.
and I got stuck on the foot,
Yeah.
stung on the foot, not stuck on the foot, stung on the foot by something. Thankfully, I was not allergic. I was paranoid to heck that I was, mind. I was like, oh my God, no. What happened with the reaction? Did it just go, did it just like swell up, or what happened with the reaction? Ever since I had my 3 tooth pulled, my blood pressure has been high. I wonder if it's something to do with the did you have anesthetic, Joe? I can't remember where we had anesthetic now. I can't even talk about what's been going on in the community because I haven't even been on. And that's been pretty cool. I have no idea if anything's going on. So I can't even talk about it because I have no freaking idea. Oh, laughing gas. I wonder if it had some kind of reaction to you. Oh my God, Aim. Joanna says, hey, Jackal.
Mm.
Hello. I haven't been
Mm.
stung in so long, I don't even carry them anymore. Just carry EpiPens. We got new EpiPens. They sent us, there's a new one now. So they sent me all this big friggin' information pack. And it's like, this is just back to the old ones that were before the ones before. My God. They're like, I'll send you a dummy one so you can like practice. I'm like, okay, fair. It's like, oh my God, I know to use it. I've never had reactions before. I think my BP meds may need to be adjusted. I would definitely go and get them adjusted, or at least go and get them checked, you know? Yeah, I carry my pen, or I should carry my pen. Although I do have one. I don't think I said date now, in the car probably. I used to keep them everywhere, like in the car, in my handbag, in the hospital bag. Because when I go to surgery or into hospital, I have to take my own EpiPen, which is quite bizarre. I'm in a freaking hospital. Surely you've got EpiPens there. It's crazy. Best get checked. I agree, Ria, that she best get checked. Her daughter will make her do it. She's on her mama's ass. I have to help put groceries away with my husband. Are people still wearing masks in the UK, Joe? Yep, we're still wearing masks. Still mandatory to wear masks in stores and stuff. Yes. Hey, Patty. How are you? I'll reply to your messages, Patty. I've been taking a break. I did see just a minute ago that there was messages. I just took some time. Anybody know why Katie has took down her Katie Joy live down. I noticed I got a refund for because I'm a member of the channel over there, and I got a refund. And then when I went and looked, all of the stuff's gone. So I'm guessing she's closing it, maybe. I thought that was weird. I was like, huh. She said YouTube, and then it's like gave me the money back, and I was like, what the heck? So I went and looked because I'm only a member to one channel, so I knew who it was, and it's gone. I was like, oh, okay. I heard she did it, but I don't remember why. It was weird on the Katie Joy vlog. Yeah, it's just gone. It was so weird. And I only noticed because I had a refund for the membership. And I was like, huh, that's really weird. Maybe she feels she hasn't got time. It's true, though. She hasn't really got time for it. I'm not going to lie. That is true. She really hasn't. She doesn't really go on there. She should really go on there instead of IG, but I think she feels more comfortable on IG. I think she feels like she can be a bit more laid back, maybe. I don't know. Or have a bit more of a, what's the word? Like not have to watch wordings that she can say what the heck she wants kind of thing. We're on YouTube, you have to watch what words you use, otherwise you'll be demonetized. And so I don't think it's far from the truth, to be honest. Ria, I think it is a lot that she probably just hasn't really got the time. I was like, huh, I had a refund. What did I have a refund for? Not when she's in with the Duggars as she is. Oh my God. I don't get the Duggars thing. The Duggars just freak me out. Everyone's grief is different because all relationships are different. That's true, Patty. I don't know anybody who can watch all that Duggar stuff either, like over and over and over. Like it does my head in. But I'm not keen on the Without a Crystal Ball channel. Like I don't watch anything with the Duggars. I'm not interested in anything with the Duggars. So it's not really my sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not my cup of tea. She does IG lives a lot. I never catch them. I barely catch anybody's IG live, to be fair. And I haven't been on for like what, a couple of days. Actually, probably more like a week. I haven't really caught anybody's live, anybody's IGs, anybody's YouTube lives. I've got a couple of YouTubes that I've sort of looked for, but other than that, it really isn't something that I've looked. I really just needed that break, I think, from, and I'm going to continue it for the weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend here, so like I'm going to carry on. I thought I'd come live now just to sort of say hi to you guys, but I am going to stay offline still for a little bit longer until I can feel a little bit more like myself. Yeah, Joe, people have been worried about you. I just needed some time. I needed some me time. I don't know. I needed to find myself a little bit and just sort of get over this hump. Seems like months, but I miss you, but I understand. Thank you, girl. It does seem like ages, doesn't it? It's because you're used to me now being on, but it was nice to get away from IG. I'm not gonna lie. It's been nice to just sort of fade away and just, ignore everyone and just deal with my own mental health for a little while. And that's always a good thing, to just deal with yourself, be selfish for that little bit just to deal. And I know whatever the word is. Yeah, oh, I love you, Joanna. I think it's so healthy to make it yourself, Joe. It was just needed. I needed that little bit of time just for me and just to, I don't know, to just chill. I've just been like watching YouTube, but like watching what I like on YouTube. Nothing to do with YouTube drama, nothing to do with anybody in the community. I've not watched anything from the community. I've just been, really, I've just been chilling. And it's been nice. You know, I don't want to be fighting with everybody. I don't want to be bitching about this person or about that person, or I know everybody got their own arguments and their own fights, and that's okay. That's fine. I don't know. I suppose for me, it's just when it starts becoming an issue that I'm injuring myself because I'm so stressed, that then it's time to take a step back. And that's what was happening. You know, my hands are so bad right now. I can barely freaking write or hold my phone. So when it gets to that point that you're so stressed that you are literally picking every bit of skin off, do you know what I mean? It's too much. At that point, you know you need to step back. Take all the time you need. We love you. Thank you for the super chat, Joanna. I love you. I definitely am. I know in myself that I really do. I know in myself, you know? Nothing wrong with chilling. I've been reading all my Chris Watts books and I still get IG notifications. I turn some of things off somehow. Thank you, Joanna. I love you. Thank you, Patty. It just got so bad. It like I'm still not better, as in like if you could see my hands, they're so bad. Like they're terrible. But it wasn't helping, you know, all this stress of like this person, not this person, and not this person. And it got to a point I was like, my God, I can't even think right now. I can't even think for myself right now. Like I'm thinking, if I do this, how will this person act? How will this person act? But I don't want to be like that. I want to just do my own little shit and just, you know, do my own crap. And I got enough stresses of myself without adding other people's stresses on top. Do you know what I'm saying? Like my own fucked up head. I don't need anybody to add to my own fucked up head. I've already got a fucked up head as it is. That makes sense. And adding everybody else's shit is just, oh my God. It becomes something then that you end up sitting there and like you're worrying about everything you say or anything you do, or you know, well, if I say that because I don't agree with that person saying that, then I'm gonna get attacked or I'm gonna get, do you know what I mean? He's still limping, Patty. He's not as bad. He is getting better, and he has got medicine now, so he is getting better. But he's still limping a little bit, especially if he sleeps and he lays on it for a little while, and he sort of gets up and he's like a grumpy old guy, like ow, ow. I swear I thought once I got a new phone it would fix itself. My old man says I've had to turn something off in somewhere. I deliberately turned shit off. Like I'm not even joking. I legitimately turn things off. The only things I don't turn off is my messages. Like, although I did message Joanna the other day, she replied, and I only just replied today. That was like 24 hours ago, 48 hours ago. So I'm a bad friend. And like my two friends who I speak to every day, I haven't even spoke to them. So I literally have just sort of just put my phones down for all intents and purposes. Yeah, we all have real lives. This petty drama is BS on YouTube, and it makes me nauseated. Same. But I just get worried. Like what? Like, say I agree with something that Jen says, for example, that's going to make me a target. Say I agree with something that Amzi says, that's going to make me a target. Do you know what I'm saying? So whatever I do, I'm going to be targeted by the other. And I don't like that. Hi, Kim. Hello, all. It's been a while. It certainly has. And I don't want to. I want to be able to say, oh, well, Amzi made a really good, valid point, and, blah, blah, blah. Or Jen made a valid point. You're not a bad friend. We all need internet breaks, and chances you are not a bad friend never. I know I do. I literally always make sure I message Joanna every sort of couple of days just to make sure I sort of thing, but then I put my phone down and just ignored her. I'm such a bad person. Welcome. I literally am going to take like the rest of the weekend. I'm doing a live now, obviously, but tomorrow and Monday, I'm just going to have a chill and just carry on watching my shit and do a little bit of research that I want to do. I just want to finish off because I want to do a video on something. And like today, I found like, I found the info I wanted, but it's about now how to put that info forward. So that's what I'm going to be struggling now is how am I with the info, how am I going to put that into a video? I don't know. I will figure it out though. But Jinx, we said it at the same time almost. I do try and reply, but then like literally like I haven't replied to Patty for a couple of days, and I probably haven't replied to Amy Lou for a couple of days. I'm so bad. But I will literally get to everybody. I'm just taking a few days, a few good weekends off is good. We're getting a new roof on our house. Thank God we hired someone. Oh, that's a massive job to try and undertake. I would hire someone too. Roofing is a nightmare. It's a hell of a job. And it's not something you can mess up either. You fuck that up and you're screwed, especially in winter. We're not having the best weather. It's supposed to be lush tomorrow and Monday. But we've had some really crappy weather. We're in May, for goodness sake. What the heck happened? We're in May. May's supposed to be beautiful. I used to get deathly allergic to wasps, but somehow I've gotten over it. Every 7 years, they say. No, it's me that didn't reply this time, Joe. Last time we spoke, Littleish just got sick. Oh yeah, it was you this time. That's okay then. That's okay. I don't care about that. You owe me a goat, Gamey Lou. That's okay. It was you this time. We're useless anyway. The time difference makes such an issue, though. It makes such a difference, especially with like me and Joanna, because by the time she's sort of getting up and stuff, I'm like, it's tea time for me, and I'm making food, I'm settling down, I'm watching some TV. So the time difference is really bad. I know, Joanna, like seriously. And the weather was so bad last week or the week before. And it's like we're in May. What the frig happened? Like it's not supposed to be like a May is normally like really beautiful weather. Not the warmest in the world, but it's it's nice enough. Like we walked up the shop today. I had shorts on, got my milky white legs out to get some sun on them. I was wondering when you were gonna notice me, Joe. I literally, I did see. I'm not gonna lie, just seen them, the messages. But I will reply. Don't worry, I'll reply after this. I can't believe it's June next week. It's crazy. It really is crazy. And I hate this time of year as well because it's like my mum's birthday today. Then in like 2 and a bit weeks, it's the 3rd year of her passing. And then it's grandma's birthday, then it's my daughter's birthday. There's so much going on. 8 hours difference. I always want to talk to you, Joe. I look at the clock and like, nope, it's 2 or 3 a.m. You should message me. Sometimes I'm awake. I'm just laying here. If I don't reply, then you know. But sometimes I'm literally just awake. I will tell you in private, Joe, about Katie. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll message you after this. I did notice your messages. I haven't read them or looked, but I noticed that you'd messaged. I'll go and look after this. Yeah, the 8 hour difference, Joe, is massive. It's so big. But sometimes if you think like that, you should message me and just see. Because sometimes I'm awake and just laying here like a numpty. No, it's Mum's birthday today. It's Mum's birthday today, and then it's 3rd year of her passing in June, mid-June. So it's like constant. Yeah, definitely. Not always, but sometimes I'm like still awake at that time of the morning here. Especially if I'm in pain or something, and my pills haven't kicked in or they have kicked in. Although you're not sure what you're going to get if my pills are kicked in. I literally can talk crap. I do the same, but I send a message regardless. I know she messages back if she's up, and when she gets up, we play message tag. We do play message tag. But I always got my phone on silent, so it's always okay. You guys are always okay to message because my phone's always on silent at night anyway. And I turn it upside down so I don't even see it light up. I put it on charge and I put it in my drawer. So unless I'm awake, I actually don't see it. Hey, allegedly. Missed you, girl. Thank you. I was just saying then, I just took a little bit of a break. I just needed to gather myself up a little bit. I think it's important when you see your mental health deteriorating to take that little bit of a break, And it's better to take the break and not end up losing your shit with somebody that doesn't deserve it. But I've missed you guys. I missed you loads. Yeah, because 8 or 9 is always the time. And it's like 3 or 4 your time. Yeah, sometimes I am still up. Like sometimes I'm still up at stupid o'clock in the morning. Not always, but sometimes. But my phone's always on silent anyway, Joanna, so you can always like come and rant to me and then I'll just reply like I do with Amy Lou. We'll play message tag. That's always a good one. Absolutely, it's always a good idea. It really is. It's needed. I have to say, Joe, that even though I'm glad you are taking care of yourself and taking a break, I am so glad you're in your chat now. I've been thinking about you. Thank you. Kid, you've worked really hard on the Duggars, and her hard work is paying off. Yay for her. But frankly, the Duggars bore me. They do me as well. Thank you, Ria. I'm glad you're here too. It's definitely important to take a break when you feel yourself that you can't take it. And you have to be selfish. You have to look after your own mental health because you can't help others unless you help yourself. And just, it's too much. Mine stays on silent too, so the old man doesn't see all my boyfriends. I said that I was larking around with Carl the other day, and he was trying to do something on my phone, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, let me hide all my secret boyfriends," and he was like, "Oh yeah, shit, sorry." Like I get dressed for the day, and you're getting your night clothes on. I know it makes a huge difference. Them hours is just insane. Joe's trapped is my happy place. I'm sorry I haven't been on, guys. I will definitely try and be on a little more. I am. I will definitely try. Would love you to be my supervisor. Like, oi. She needs time. She needs to come into the chat and chill with us. Like, how rude. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so cute. I love you guys.
It's okay though, because you've done it on the elimination of all cats.
Oh, wow. Oh, don't tell Patsy that.
It's affecting the biggest.
I know, don't tell Patty that though. She might literally cry. I can't believe I've been on for ages. I can't believe I actually stuck to my guns putting my phone down. That was pretty cool. Normally I'm like, oh no, I'll just go and have a little look, or I'll just go and have a little watch, and you end up getting sucked back in. But I didn't, and I haven't, which is fab. Which is all good. And stayed off Reddit. My God. Reddit, it literally loves one person one day and hates them the next. Is hilarious. Stop with the effing fingers, Joe. I know, it's so bad right now. I'm trying so hard. I got plasters all over my hands at the moment.
It won't let me
Araldite them.
no,
I'm getting on my with my day. Love you, Joe. Love you all. Love you, Joanna. Have a good day. I know I gotta stop. I think I need like different like depression meds or something, or different anxiety meds maybe. I don't know. I need something, because clearly these ones are not doing a damn thing. But it's hard to get an appointment as well because of the coronavirus. So they're doing a lot of like Zoom calls and stuff. But I might ring on Tuesday. They're not open Monday, but I might ring on Tuesday and just like see about getting an appointment to like discuss trying new meds and seeing if I can figure it out, because I can't carry on like this. It's not fun to, pick your fingers to a point that you can't even type. Like that's just ridiculous, when you can't even type because you've like fucked your fingers up so much. That's really not a good sign. And I'm sat here taking my glasses off. That's what you can hear, by the way. Silly. Silly, silly. Did you see the big to-do with Ariane stream, but hard? It was almost brutal. Ariane? Ren. Who's Ariane? A friend of mine's daughter got her second shot. Freaking magnet stuck to her arm onto the spot. Oh my God. Don't tell Amzi that. She's already a conspiracy theorist. No, I didn't. Our Real Entertainment News. No, what happened? Tell me. On a certain colored channel. Oh God. Why doesn't that surprise me? Why doesn't that surprise me? A shit show on that channel? Really? No. Glad he's feeling a bit better. I've been worried about him too. I saw allegedly mixed feelings. I think it was on Red Channel. Yeah, I don't watch that channel. Not my cup of tea. But I didn't watch it. Is this still up? Oh, Jesus, what I meant by coloured. I'm a moron. No, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I haven't seen, not sure. I actually knew what you meant, so we're good. It was allegedly, but then he did his own afterwards. I feel sorry for him. Like, everyone seems to just have a go at him. And yet people like AT2. Like, what the fuck's that all about? Like, I really think I don't like AT2. I'm sorry, I don't. I think he's a flip-flopper. Is it triggering? I don't, it's just, I don't know, it's just drama for the sake of drama. But I gotta be honest, I feel sorry for Real Entertainment. I do. I feel like he gets the really brunt end of the stick. Like, I don't know him on a personal level, so I can't speak of him on a personal level. But from what I can make out, I don't understand how somebody like AT2, who's a complete e-beggar, do you know what I mean? He'll literally beg, and bully people, and that's okay. Like, he's got a song at the beginning of his thing about like people he doesn't like. Like, grow up, man. Move out of mommy's house and grow the fuck up. But yet Real Entertainment gets like the real brunt of it just because he speaks up about racism or about, you know, privilege, or do you know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Yeah, and that's the problem. AT2's got like people like Lydie and, you know.
There's also, I think,
I don't know, he's just so loud. And he thinks I don't okay, I'm gonna ask you all a question because I need to know. Does AT2 actually believe he can sing? Does he think he's a good singer, or is there a joke? Does he sing like for a joke? Not great, so I guess I'm good. I need to know because, like, literally, I must have sent a clip, or I must have like gone onto it maybe, and he was singing, and I'm like, is he singing because it is like a joke because he knows that he's like so bad, or does he actually believe that he's a good singer? I need to know. I'm hoping it's like that he thinks he's doing it for a joke. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping he's doing it for a joke and knows that he can't sing for shit. If not, I've just seriously hurt the man's feelings. Just saying. I think he screeches, maybe he's tone deaf. Exactly. But that's what I mean. Is he just singing because he knows that he's so bad? Like, I know I'm a terrible singer. I still sing in the house. But, mm-mm. But maybe he does it just for a giggle because he knows he's so bad. He's like seeing how many windows he can smash. I'll sing at the beginning of all my videos, pop people's eardrums, smash a few windows, and awesome, away we go. Too many cooks spoil the broth, and that's what I feel like with YouTube at the moment. Everyone's trying to be in everyone else's business. It is though, isn't it? Everyone's trying to be in everyone else's business. Like, people are doing hate streams for other people. Like, okay, so the person haven't actually done anything to you, but you're going to hate on them because of what they did to somebody else. That seems bizarre to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, what somebody else thinks. I don't know much about 82, so can't say, but I think you think he can sing everything. You're not a good singer, just saying. Thank you, allegedly, for the super sticker. It's just crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. I do not understand. Like, I'm hoping he does it as a joke. If he doesn't do it as a joke, like knowing he's like really bad. Thank you so much, allegedly. Like, if he's not doing it as a joke, because allegedly he's right. He's fucking tone deaf, man. I can't sing, but neither can you, dude. Me too, Ria. I always sing, but I'm bad. I know I'm bloody bad. But like, come on. He does it with such conviction. I think that's the thing that sort of gets me, that he does it with such conviction. Bless his little heart. I hope he's doing it. I hope he's taking the piss and he knows he can't sing and he's just doing it. Yeah, that is very kind. Thank you. You're so sweet, you guys. Although if he really thinks he's good, we've all just really fucking dampened his day. Just saying. We got allegedly saying he's tone deaf. We got somebody else saying he can't sing, in my opinion. I don't even sing in the shower. My chihuahuas run even when Jackal literally, like, when I start singing, he just like growls at me and barks at me because I'm literally tone deaf. Like, I'm not even kidding. My voice is terrible, but I love singing. It's really bad. That's something I always wanted when I was younger. I always wanted a good singing voice, not to necessarily do anything with it, just to be able to sing because I love singing. But I'm just, oh man, I'm so fucking tone deaf. It's unbelievable. But you got a nice like choir voice. When you do choir, you do a really, really good voice. Mine runs under the bed. my God. Why do I have a vision of these like little chihuahuas running into the bed
Yeah,
going, Mummy,
on the head.
stop. Yeah. Stop. I can't take it. I got that image in my fucking head now. Thanks, Alej. Oh my God. I literally got that image of chihuahuas with their like little paws over their ears going, no, stop. For the love of God, stop. Oh God.
Well, somebody brought out a translator for cat, and
Oh,
maybe they'll bring out a translator for dog.
yeah. The dogs are literally going, Mummy, for the love of God, stop. You can't sing for shit. That's what Jack says.
Mm.
He just looks at me like I'm crazy and just like, really, and then growls at me. But it is one of those things that I do actually really enjoy singing. The radio's on, that's it. Did you all, like, last summer when I was at the garden getting drunk, I was singing along to songs. That was pretty fun. And my dog was hiding from me then. He was like in the bedroom in his cage going, good God, when will this woman ever stop? But thankfully, I had a couple of drinks and got drunk and went to bed. So all was good. I saved his hearing for another day. It's funny. It's so bad. So, so bad. I can have that image now of them bloody chihuahuas running into the bed. I'd be chuckling to myself for the next couple of days, going, oh my God. That's just too funny. You know it's true. You know, I'm going to have this like vision of these chihuahuas running into the bed.
Oh.
Dogs can't lie. No, my dog's so grumpy. He's getting old though, to be fair. Like he's what, 13 and a bit, coming up to 14 this year. And he's like, oh my God. I'm back. She's discharged and we're home. Singing is a great release. Who cares who's listening? My neighbours probably hate me, to be fair. But thankfully, one set next door are actually deaf. There's these old couple, and like they shout to have a conversation, so I know for sure they can't hear me singing. But did they find out what's wrong? But I'm glad that she's going home. There's nothing worse than being in hospital. And here, do you know here they're not allowing anybody else to go into hospital? So if I go into hospital, my husband's not allowed to come with me. Like you have to go in by yourself. And that sucks so bad. Like our friend was just in hospital. I was telling you last time I was live, you know, and thank God that it wasn't cancer, but she was stuck in hospital by herself thinking that she had cancer. That's just, oh my God. I sing in my car and rock out. I've had a few videoing me in the past. Yeah, I used to do that in my car. I haven't drove for many, many years, but when I did have my little, what was it, Micra?
Yeah.
My little Nissan Micra. Mine are the laziest 7-pound chihuahuas you've ever saw. Oh my God, I need pictures. I want a puppy so bad, but Jack is so bad with anything. I'd be worried that he would hurt it. But I do want a puppy so bad. Don't tell Patty what. Last night I was tired that I put on Amzi's chat and fell asleep on it. Oh, something about cats. What was his name?
Oh, King Jing, whatever.
I can't say his name. There's no way of me. King
North Korea.
North Korea's bloke. He's gonna put a load of cats down. And I said, don't tell Patty that she'll cry. His picture is next to my name. Oh yeah, I can see. Hang on. Oh yeah. Aw. Look at the little face. That's like a I know I'm spoiled. I'm gonna end up on a TV show one day. Yeah. I'll vote for you, Aim. Yeah, we'll all vote for you, Aim.
Yeah, okay.
I said, because she's always rocking out in her car and people are filming her because she's like so crazy. It used to be a program you'd get £200 for doing something dumb. So we could have filmed you doing it and then we'd get paid.
You've been funny.
No, it's what's his name? Was it Hong Kong or China?
No, no,
North Korean blokies doing it. It's on his newsreel that just came up. Kim Jong-un. I can't say that. Is putting down a load of cats apparently.
To get rid of the
population of strays, I'm imagining.
to get rid of the virus.
I was fall asleep during Amzi's streams. I did it last night. The only one I can't fall asleep on a stream watching is fucking Unirock. Because he like plays loud music and wakes you up like holy fuck. I did it the other day and I was listening to one of his lives because I was like trying to get some more about the Elia Moon stuff, and I was I must have fell asleep whilst listening to it. It was during the day, and all of a sudden this fucking live music comes on and I fucking shat myself. It was so loud and it woke me up. I was like, holy crap. Well, that's 3 votes. Amy Lou, I'll drive down there so you can drive over the town in your VW convertible singing out loud. You can drive in my VW convertible. Oh my god. Yeah. We need to do like a big sing along. What's that bloke that does it in the car, doesn't he? Gavin and Stacey bloke. ASMR probably. Is it true that Amber got a channel that does that ASMR thing? Somebody told me that. I can't remember who told me now. But somebody told me. James Corden. I don't know. There's sing-alongs in the car.
James called karaoke or something.
Car karaoke or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. No, we've been on over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, she does, but don't know where to find it. Yeah, same. I heard she does as well. Apparently, though, it's doing like really good. I don't really understand it. I'm not gonna lie. It's like the way reading books a certain way and coloring a certain way and stuff like that. I think like.
Yeah.
I just heard that I can't remember who told me. Somebody told me, and I was like, I suppose her voice would work for reading. Mine wouldn't. I got a fucking disgusting voice. Look on Reddit. I'm pretty sure it was posted on there. All right, okay, I'll have a look. My ears are but ASN tuned. Apparently, she's doing well on it. Somebody told me. I can't remember who bloody told me though. This was the other day though, about a week ago probably. I'll have to have a look on the cesspool that is Reddit. Is it on the Scamber one or the cesspool? Does anybody know? I think one problem is with real entertainment is he is a big old man, so people didn't realize that he was sensitive. I just think he gets the worst brunt of it. I'm not gonna lie, and I like him. I'm sorry, I do. Like, I don't know how anybody else feels about him, but I do. I like him. I think he's a good bloke. Like, if I had to choose between him and AT2, hands down, I think Real is more genuine. What you see is what you get. He doesn't try and betray himself or anything else. And I don't know, he doesn't behave like a child. And AT2 behaves like a child. He hasn't grown up. I have issues with repetitive noises. I think that's where the info was posted. I can't remember shit though. No, me either. I'll find it out, Nostrum. He has Rhea. He's always been very nice. He's always been very polite. And, you know,
if he says something in a bad way,
and if he says something in a bad way, I would 100% tell him, and have told him, oh, I don't like it when you say that, or I understand why you say that, but you shouldn't say all. Do you know what I mean? I will tell him, and I've never had any issues with him. And he's always been super kind and super respectful. And do you know what I mean? He was in Charlotte's chat and he got called a bloody R word, you know? That's, my God. I don't know. I'm guessing like Charlotte will stick with A2, AT2. Let's not just as the e-beggars will stay together. It's like the Reg rhetoric, isn't it? They'll all stay together. Let's do another fundraiser. When somebody criticised Reg rhetoric's fundraiser, to buy a camera, yeah. It was a screaming, cussing match on her channel. I refuse to say her channel. Sorry. How she treated you, Kim, and Joan, I think was wrong on so many levels. I don't give a fuck about myself. Treat me okay, I don't really care. But you three didn't deserve that, and that was really wrong. And her apology was just so blatant, made up. It was just what she thought you wanted to hear. It's weird. But I hope he's okay. I have to message him and make sure he's okay. And it's only a matter of time, like, you know, like the people, was the woman who did the cancer scam formally charged? Not as yet. I have some info about her though, but I'll do a separate stream about that. I have to leave in a few minutes. This has been so nice. Thank you. Thank you, Ria. I'm going to be getting off soon because I don't really like going over the hour too much. Turns out a long stream then if people want to rewatch it. No, not as yet, allegedly, but we have got a few details, more details, and I'll possibly have some more information for you soon. Some more of her lies to be unfolded. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next episode of Who's the CUNT of the Week. Sorry. Bye, Ria. Love you. I still can't believe she actually lied about it, though, allegedly. Like, the fact that she straight out lied about it. And there's people in the community that's actually in their community that has stage 4 cancer, like colon cancer. Like, my God. And like, everyone's saying about, oh my God, but Reg Rhetoric had nothing to do with it. But somebody made a point in the chat. I was watching one of the videos, and somebody said, I think it was on a Flight the Flat Earth's into live, and they said the problem is if Reg wasn't such an asshole, people would have more of an incline to believe that he had no ill will or ill intention with these GoFundMes. But the way he is and the way he behaves is such a knobhead that it's easy to believe that he was behind it. Oh my God, Joe, that would be a great weekly episode. The weekly episode of the biggest CUNT of the week, brought to you by me. We could go on for weeks with that freaking show. Jesus Christ. I think Elia would win hands down for the good few weeks with all the lies that she spurted out. I just don't understand, like, lying about, like, essay, lying about like being beaten, lying about cancer, lying about, you know, her son's passing, lying about this, lying about that. I'm never going to understand somebody that can lie that much and blatantly in your face lie about it, you know? And I literally thought the two people that I put the screenshots out to, I was so disgusted with them having this conversation, because I was like, oh my God, how can you, like, nah, that's so wrong. And I was really genuinely disgusted. And now I'm like, oh my God, they've seen through it way before anybody else, clearly. I hope that there is, though. I think that, I know Nate said he's not going to proceed and help them, but I hope that criminal charges are brought forward. I'm not being mean, but I do. I think there's consequences that needs to be had for something as serious as that, as seriously as taking money off people because you're pretending to have cancer. That needs consequences. And I think she's probably gone through life lying her whole way through life and have never had any consequences. And I think this one, and I think Crafty Keelia said, you know, her fear is that she's going to go and do this again. And I have exactly the same fear. And even back when her and I had to do back in 2019, I had my run-in with Elia Moon over her being absolutely pissed off of me, you know, saying about my abuse and stuff like that. She was so annoyed, but you could see that that's where she was where her head was edging to. Do you know what I mean? And if it's already, this isn't her first rodeo. I don't care what anyone says. This isn't the first time she's done this. She has been in different communities and done this a million different times. She was probably the girl in school that told everybody that she was pregnant and never pregnant. Do you know what I mean? I only saw Nate and Uni stream and thoroughly disgusted with her. She's vile. She is vile, 100%. But I honestly believe that there should be consequences. There really should be consequences. There's allegedly, if you go to Crafty Keela's, can you write in Crafty Keela for me into the chat? Yeah, this is a K.
What do you mean?
Just write in Crafty Keela or get the link.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. Carl's going to give you the link now. She did an interview with Kim, aka Elia Moon, And that was pretty interesting, even though if you listen, you can catch her on her own lies. I think Keelia did a good job. I would have gone a little harder on her. I think Keelia did way, way, way better than I would have. I would have gone way harder. And I think Keelia let things fly where she shouldn't have. But, say that's how I would have done it. That's not my business, though, to say how she should have done it. Does that make sense? Even though I wouldn't have done it like that, I think she let her get off way too easy. And I think she owed the community way more than I don't understand or I don't know, or do you know what I mean? I have embarrassed Amy Lou. Lindsay's dad thinks Amy Lou is hot. Amy Lou is hot. She is hot. Another thing about that interview with the Keelia interview is Keelia mentioned about like she's she was bipolar 2 and she's not bipolar 1, and then literally within 5 minutes Ilya Moon was saying, oh yeah, well I'm bipolar 1. Like for the whole hour before that she'd never mentioned it. Soon as Keelia mentioned it, she mentioned it. So she tries to lie. CUNT would be fun. I think of all the scams should be charged. I do too. But it's super interesting to see her lies unfold, and you can like tell that she's lying. And then afterwards she brought on I can't remember who she brought on now. I know there was Johnny O from the plot or the plot hole, sorry. That Tony, PhD Tony. Hey Chopper. I can fight YouTube, but I don't think I can fight North Korea. No, I don't think you can fight North Korea. How are you, Chopper? It's just like, holy moly. I think it would have been better if a lot more harder questions were asked, I'm not going to lie. But I do understand that I think Keelia is such a nice person. She didn't want to like make her feel bad, I suppose, or worse than she already does. But saying that, like, I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. Like, I'd love to say that I really do. I'd love to be that person, that bigger person, and say I care about Elia Moon. But in reality, I really don't. Anyone that can genuinely sit there and lie about having cancer is just, nope, sorry. That's too much. You're a sick individual. So happy for a 3-day weekend. Maybe she gave her enough rope to hang herself. It very well could have been, allegedly. I'm not gonna lie. Like Keela did an amazing job. I'm not gonna lie. I would have liked her to be a little tougher, but that's just me. Like that's nothing against her. I would have just been. I I would have wanted a little bit more. A little bit tougher, you know. I subscribe to the channel and I will watch the interview. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. It was a good interview. It's just I would have liked to have had I would have liked a few more of the bigger ones, you know. I'm glad I've never had to have a conversation with her, Moon. Yeah, I wish I hadn't. I was in a group chat with Moon, me and Kim unveiling Kim for a little bit. And Moon was trying to convince me to say better things about Steve. And I really tried. I literally did try. I tried to appease her because like I felt bad and I was trying to appease her, but nothing I could have said at that point was going to appease her apart from saying that Steve's an amazing guy, which I'm not going to say. Like, I'm not going to say. I'm sorry, but I'm not. And I feel sorry for people like Kim unveiling the mask and, you know, these people that genuinely thought she was a good person. I mean, all these people in the community genuinely thought she was this nice person and went to bat for her. Like when I had an issue with her, when I was going back and forth with her, I had Dick Dawson and all these people like coming at me because I'd had an argument with her. She's very good at manipulating. I wanted Nate to go hard too. I just don't think anyone's held her foot to the fire. And I think it's because she's come on and used the mental health card. And I think everyone's really concerned then about, which, you know, I get it, rightfully so. But that just bothers me somewhat. I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to have had her feet held to the fire a little bit to but it's like Keelia said. Keelia, I'm sure I'm saying her name. I'm really sorry if you watch this and I'm saying your name wrong. But she's right. She can't make Ilya Moon tell the truth. And she says it in the interview, no? I can't make her tell the truth. I can only give her a platform. That would never happen. But somebody needs to like sort of hold her feet to the fire and say, you know, what is the fucking truth? Because we still haven't heard the truth. We still haven't heard the reasons behind it. And I think like Keely is right on, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name wrong, I'm super sorry. Keela? I don't know. Anyway, she said she doesn't think she did it for the money. I agree. I don't think she did it for the money either. I think she did it for the sympathy. I think she wanted people, like when she said that she was abused by her husband, like when she said she was an SA'd and all this stuff. She likes people doing that. Oh my God, Elia, I'm so sorry you're going through that. Oh my God, like I'm so sorry. She likes that. She likes the attention that comes with that. Do you know what I'm saying? Mental health is no excuse for stealing. No, absolutely not. And this is what Keela was saying. Like, you know, she has bipolar too, and she knows people. Like Carl's brother has serious mental health problems. You know, he's good now. He's on his right medication. You know, he's very good. But wasn't that long ago that he really wasn't good, and he would never have done anything like that ever. I don't think it's an excuse at all, but she was trying to use that as, and then she was saying, this isn't going to be like a woe me stream, but, and then proceeds to do the whole like woe me shit. I still think we should do a GoFundMe to send me to Wales. I agree. I second and third that motion. I agree. I don't know. It's definitely worth watching though, allegedly, like you know. I thought that as well. I'm not gonna lie. I said those same words. Like the only thing that I could think of is it being Munchausen's. And it's not the by proxy because I don't think she's doing it to other people, although she is killing off other people, rightly and wrongly. Her grandfather did pass. I know that, but I don't know. Like I think she's just constantly Keela. Looks like it's pronounced Keela. Thank you, Aim. Keela. Aquila. I got into it with Elia when she said she was getting death threats from the other side of the community and she wouldn't show any receipts. She cried about these threats for weeks. Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah. But she liked that. She likes having people doing the feeling sorry for her. That's why she did the death threats. That's why she told people that she was that's why she'll tell people she had cancer. That's why she told people that she lost her son. And that's why she told people that her husband beat her. And it's all manipulation. And people genuinely are not going to question those kind of things, because if you question those kind of things, you're a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? When do it become that you can question those without becoming a piece of shit? I'm not sure where that line is. I'm really not. I'm not sure where that line is. Do you think her and Reds are a thing? That could also be part of the reason, make him happy too. I don't. Reds is with Chesh. She was with Punchy and Schrodinger's cat. But apparently like Mr. Big or something like that, Mr. something. Oh, I think that's pretty accurate. Sociopathic. I really don't believe anyone on this side would make death threats. No, nobody made death. If she had death threats, she would show them 100%. She lied. Come on, if you can lie about having cancer and losing your son, you can lie about everything. I'm sorry, but those two lies, you lying about your own son's passing, like, come on, seriously. That's gross. Grossy gross. So many lies. And it's all manipulation to make people feel bad and for them to never be able to question. Like, who in their right mind would genuinely like question? Back then, now obviously people's going to question everything, but back then, who's honestly going to go out in the open and question whether somebody lost their son or not? Nobody's going to question that. Like, my God. It's gross. Aki V. It's not normal behavior, people. It's too hard to lie than to have to keep track on it. The problem with lies is once you tell a lie, you have to tell another lie to keep that lie going, another lie to keep that lie going. And unless you're really fucking smart, you're always going to forget the lie. The truth is easy because it's the truth. Can't stand when someone makes claims but has zero proof of the claims made. Exactly. She did a lot of that though, and I don't think people questioned it either. It's like the same with, do you question your friends? Like, in reality, like, if a friend came and said, I have cancer, would you question it? I'm not sure. She would literally cry about it. Oh yeah, I've seen it. She did it. She literally came on. I wish I had been more bloody proactive with my lives before and actually named them like I do now. Because back then I would just literally go, hey, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I wish I could go back and find the ones that she'd come in And like she rang me on I think it was Discord she rang me on. No, it wasn't. I take that back. It was oh, what's the telephone service? I can't remember what it was. Skype. That's where she rang me. She rang me through Skype. Hey, not used. I did. My friend lied about cancer. Oh my God. Did you ask her about it or ask for proof? Not lied. Yes, Skype. That's it. Thank you. She rang me via Skype one day and she was just like, I'm sorry that I went off on the thing. And I'm like, you've lost your dang mind. You have genuinely lost your dang mind. And that was just minor bits like, oh my God. I asked her what kind. And that's another thing with Elia. Like she just literally, she brought up, I think it's like 1% of the population. She said she didn't know. What? Oh my goodness. No, everyone frowned over her course. She loved it. Exactly. Everyone was like, oh, but poor Elia. Everyone, if you did say something to her on Twitter or even on YouTube, within seconds in your comment section, you would have, oh, so many people. It would be ridiculous. She said you need to sue your doctor if they didn't tell you. Yeah, right. She was all over the place too on this and that live. Well, she used to come over to here. She'd go to Steve. She'd go over and Leslie's. She would go everywhere. My mum was a radiology tech. Ah. She then sent me a radiology report. Well, that's quite good that your mum could know. That's sick. I don't understand anybody that could be that sick and twisted in the head. I don't. I think it's weird and it's sick and it's twisted and it's just wrong on so many levels. Imagine that though, sending it to the one person whose mum's a fucking radiology tech. Like, oh my God. Then when I told her, my mum said she didn't, she acted like she was relieved. Oh my God, what a psychopath. What a psycho. See, that's messed up. Like we all lie. Like we all do. Like we all lie. We all lie about little things like, oh, do I look good in this? Yeah, you don't look like a big fat heifer. You look amazing. You know, oh, stupid lies like, oh my God, I really don't want to be on this date. Ring me in a half hour, tell me something that's going to make me leave this date. Do you know what I mean? I've done that for my friends before. Like, she goes to the bathroom, messages me, please get me out of this freaking hellhole that I've got myself into. Okay, no problem. She also lost her mum and sister to cancer. She probably saw the attention they got from the cancer not used. I'm telling you, people are sick, man. They're fucking sick in the head. Like, if you've watched somebody like waste away from cancer, like my mum was a big woman. Within like weeks, she'd like lost half her body weight. And that's not even an exaggeration. She'd lost half her body weight from the time in 12 weeks. Basically, in 12 weeks, she'd lost half her body weight. That is insane to me. Like, insane. I feel like she puts herself in bad situations for pity. Well, yeah, that's what people do. There's got to be a word for it, or maybe it is. Maybe alleged is right. Maybe it is called Munchausen's. Like putting yourself in like situations or making up situations that things happen, like, so that you can get that sympathy. Would that be Munchausen's or not? Or would that be called something else? I'm not sure whether that would be called or would it still be under the banner? I distanced myself from her. I don't freaking blame you. You're a psychopath. Another weirdest thing, though, like, oh my God, people are weird. I think she lies about health stuff all the time. I just don't get it, though. Why? For what reason? Like, why would you want to lie about it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, seriously, lying? Why? I wish I didn't have the stuff that I do have. Never mind adding stuff, lies to the stuff that I've got. Jesus Christ. I believe that's under the spectrum. Okay, thanks. That's what I thought as well. Thanks, allegedly. It's crazy. It's insane to me. Munchausen and Munchausen by proxy. One is lying about your own health. Is one of your kids or something, or someone else? Yeah, that's what we think. That it's the Munchausen's, not the by proxy part, but just the Munchausen's part. That's what we were just saying a minute ago. Sorry, I'm making a bit of noise. I just got to get. Oh my God, I can't get that out. Break. Sorry, 2 secs. Making a freaking mess of myself over here. Okay. I had to get Q-tips. Sorry. Yeah, that I think you're probably right. I think it's under the banner or the same sort of thing. People have accused Jen of that. Well, the Munchausens or the by proxy. I haven't caught up with any of Jen's stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I've not caught up with anybody's stuff. And right now I don't even feel bad. I'm just trying to get my own freaking health into order. Right. The one with other people, the by proxy. Yeah, I've really not caught up. I am literally just trying to get myself. I could probably put the camera on and show you. Hang on a minute, the camera on. Right here. Yeah, and they're all like red, so. That one. But you can basically what I do to myself. Because I think she would claim more than one issue if that was the case. I dropped my phone and shut off. Oh God. Yeah, I know a child had lots of issues. I know. I am going to go to the doctors on Tuesday, or at least ring them and try and get an appointment. I think my medication is clearly not helping. There's a name for that. Well, picking my fingers. Called freaking anxiety. I need to stop though. Because it's ridiculous. Like, there's just so much. Like, I'm going through like plasters like there's no fucking tomorrow. Like, I'm not even kidding. I did have more plasters. There is? I wonder what that's called. There's a name for picking fingers. I don't bite them. I literally pick them with like a freaking what's it called? Nail clippers with my fingers, and then with nail clippers to get the excess. I'm pretty bad, to be fair. But I've literally got a whole fucking tin with like strips of plasters in there. Triple tack. Listen, at this point, I'm honest to God, I'm willing to try anything. Why? No, I mean meds we're talking about. I'm literally like, you know, if they want to try me on something different, I'm willing to give it a go, because I don't want to be like this. It hurts. Like, I'm not lying. It genuinely hurts. It's a mood stabilizer. That's what I need, I think, a mood stabilizer. I don't know though. It just doesn't feel good to sit there and be so stressed that I'm like picking my fucking fingers till they bleed. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what's happening. I'm picking my fingers until they bleed. And once they bleed and they're still sore, I'll put some plasters and cream on there. And then once them plasters come off and they're not so sore, I'll pick again. Like, it's ridiculous, but it's true. Like, I will literally sit and I'll pick them again until they get to that point again that they bleed. And I'll even pick, even if they're bleeding, I'll still sit there and pick them even more. And they could be bleeding and sore as fuck, and I'll still sit there and do it. Absolutely ridiculous. And I know it's ridiculous. Love you. Be careful. And I know it's ridiculous. I know it's like stupid. Plasters, band-aids. Yes, plasters are band-aids. Sorry. Yeah. So that's what I sit and do now. I'll sit and I'll be literally like putting plasters all over my freaking hands. And then I can't text then, which frustrates me. And then I get annoyed with myself because I'm like, for fuck's sake, why are you doing that? You know? I got some stress relief gummies from Walmart. Oh. Have you tried liquid bandage? Oh, yeah. They hurt like a son of a bitch. Like, really bad. It stings so bad. You've no idea. I was like, oh, I need to touch the damn ceiling. What is the time? I'm going to be getting off in a second, guys, because if anybody wants to watch the replay, it's a long ass replay. The stuff they put on babies' nails to make them taste bad. I don't bite them. I don't put them actually in my mouth. I don't bite them. I just pick, which is still bad. Don't get me wrong, but I don't actually bite them. I just pick them. And then I'll use those to pick the rest. It's really bad. And then I'll just put like and then the plasters. You just cut them up to size to how you want them. Hydroseal bandages. I'll definitely have a look. Like I said, I'm honestly willing to try anything because I don't want to do it. Like, it hurts. I don't want to be like that. I really don't. I'm really trying hard not to, but this last week, my stress levels have been through the roof. And then obviously with my friend being poorly the other day, my other friend's sick, and I don't know. But I'm going to get off, guys, because I've been on nearly 2 hours and I was only intending to stay half hour. Thanks, everyone, for coming to join me. I really appreciate it. It's been nice to sort of have a little chat and get myself out of my own head for a little bit. I really appreciate it. It has helped lots just to have that little chat and not think about like it being mum's birthday and stuff. So I really, you've no idea, just you lot coming to chat with me and talking about absolute nothing makes a huge difference to me. And I know you all don't realize it, but it really does make a massive difference. It's a compulsion. It really is. And it's got to such a bad stage now. I need to rectify it. I never used to do it. I used to have beautiful nails. I was the only thing girly about me used to be my nails. I used to have them done every week. Oh, not every week, every like 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, pending. You know? We love you, and everyone have a great weekend. Love you guys. Love you, Leslie. Love you, Amy. Love you, Ria, and everyone else. I shall speak to you all soon. Thanks, guys. Love you.